So I might just be the best FNAF Ruin player ever. Let me explain. So it all started a few days ago now when I was playing through the game for the very first time. I was going through all the crazy moments that left me with my mouth agape, getting jump scares by moments that had already been spoiled to me. Ooh. I bet if you guys haven't played this game before, this must be really scary. Ooh. Okay, that actually got me. And making my way up until the twist ending, from which I spent the rest of the night trying to get all the other endings, reading theories on Reddit, and just generally doing all those kinds of FNAF things. This rabbit hole eventually led me down the path of speedrunning. A quick look at the leaderboards, and the current world record was a 1 hour and 6 minute time by one Mr. Jad. Now, I knew that it would take a couple of tries, but I was 100% confident that I could beat this time. And so, with my sights set high, I did a practice run and started my stream to catch myself to speedrunning Holy Grail. I'm pretty confident that maybe not in this next run, but in the one after that we can get world record. It does not seem very difficult. From here, I would start my run, try and fail to use a movement technique. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not using that. Not a chance, fuck that. And start making my way through the rest of the game. Now, at the time of me looking into this, the main category being run was NMS, otherwise known as no major skips. This essentially means glitchless. The aim of the game was simply to get to the end with nothing but the most optimal movement that you could possibly get. I, on the other hand, definitely did not have the most optimal movement that one could possibly get. Get the mask off for now. Of course not. Oh! Regardless though, I would push forward and make it all the way up until the end of the game. And with 1 hour, 8 minutes on the clock, this happened. Brrrr! Zil! What? Okay, I stopped the timer. Fuck, wait. So we ended the first run with a scuff time of somewhere between the 1 hour 9 minute range. Not bad for a first try, and it wouldn't be my last attempt of the stream. Getting a run immediately after that I would rage quit after getting soft locked by a random glitch. Go through here, take off the mask. Can I take it off, please? What? What? I'm trying really hard to take off the mask right now. What? I'm just gonna have to let her kill me. What? So I'm just soft locked. What? Before ending the stream with a new PB of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 5 seconds. This wasn't bad for a first couple of attempts. We were still very much in the training phase at the moment, and if I could just iron out a few of the issues I was having, like unnecessary deaths, learning some movement optimizations, as well as just generally having a better route, I could easily steal the world record for myself. Little did I know, however, that all of the time I was practicing this run, I wasn't doing it alone. And soon enough, I would find myself with a villain to this story. Cutting back to my efforts at the world record though, I decided that it might be a good idea to learn that movement tech that I immediately abandoned at the start of my initial runs. This movement tech is pretty simple. All you have to do is start sprinting, immediately jump, and then let go of sprint. This allows you to sprint for 3 times as long without having to recharge. This would very obviously be a pretty big help in a run where you otherwise wouldn't be able to get much help in terms of time loss. And so, I would load up a practice run that I would record but wasn't expecting to get a full-blown world record from. Little did I know that this would turn out to be one of the best runs that I'd ever had. A board almost completely comprised of gold splits, with no deaths. I would finish the run, winding up with a final time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 45 seconds. Needless to say, I was pretty pumped. This was honestly a really cool moment for me. Outside of the CSGO tutorial, I'd never really speedrun anything before, and the fact that I'd already managed to get something as coveted as a world record was seriously cool. And so, with my time in hand, I went over to the leaderboard and it was gone. You see, this whole time, I wasn't the only one grinding out these runs, and little did I know, there was one man, nay, one golden gamer trying to stop me from achieving my weekend-long goals. I was crushed. I'd come so close, only to have it ripped out from me at the very last second. But I wasn't gonna take it lying down. No. On that day, I set a warpath. I didn't care what it would take. I didn't care who I had to destroy. I didn't care how many hours it would take. Golden Gamer 5212 will not best me. And so I started theory crafting. New routes, new techniques, better movement. I would start researching, practicing, doing everything that I could to put this shiny golden bitch in the metaphorical grave. All of these improvements took me multiple hours, but finally, I was ready. First run goes off to a terrible start, falling victim to a random glitch that boots you off at the top of the ladder at the start of the game, causing me to be a full 25 seconds behind in the intro. I then go on to pull the run back, however, with one of my fastest chapter 1s ever, getting to catwalks a full 30 seconds ahead of my previous time. But it's here where I would get cocky, losing a ton of time on catwalks due to a stupid death, only to have the same thing happen in kitchen when my mouse clicked on my live split, stopping me from running during a chase sequence. And the run would continue on this downward trajectory all the way up until the Music Man section, where I would get by far one of my best times, cutting the run down by almost a full minute and a half. From here, a new PB was basically assured, and as I ran through the last couple sections of the game, I would find myself landing in Brazil with a time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 52 seconds. A time that would beat Golden Gamer's run, to which we celebrated. Oh, we definitely beat Golden Gamer's time. Oh! Golden Gamer? More like Golden Lamer! Boys, everyone type Golden Lamer in chat. Everyone please. Golden Lamer! There they are! Oh! And just like that, we had re-won the record from that Golden Lamer pleb that stole it from us. But I wasn't done there. No. If we stop now, then there would be nothing to stop Mr. Lamer over here from just making a few improvements and taking the run back. I needed to absolutely dominate this category if I wanted any chance of my run holding water. And so, I set my sights on something big. I set my sights on sub-hour. Sub-hour was something that had only shown up a single time on the leaderboards by this point, and it was something that all runners were clearly striving for, and I was determined to be the very first to get it for the Brazil ending. And so, immediately after my victory over Mr. Lamey McLamepants, I would start up another run. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that this run was nearing on perfect. We had a gold split coming out of the intro section, a 10-second time save in daycare, gold splits for the following 4 sections, time save on Ram Ranch, followed by another gold split with Roxy, and while we did sustain a bullshit death on Music Man, we still left there with a gold split and an extra 30-second time save, followed by more time save when we politely showed Roxy the door. And it was here where we were headed into the final section, a full 3 minutes ahead of my newly created world record. My heart was pumping, my hands were shaking, knees were weak, arms were heavy, and then this happened. Mask on, that's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is! We gotta go. My heart's pounding out my chest. Time! Let's go! Holy shit! We'd had quite the journey by this point. We'd taken down our rival and been the first to break an hour barrier in our category of choice. I felt pretty accomplished with myself. That is, until I hopped in the Discord server of the speedrun and was told there that there were actually 2 people ahead of me with currently unverified runs that were faster than mine. I'm fine. Regardless though, I just want to give a quick word that Golden Gamer had no idea about this video, and if you somehow took the villain arc I gave him seriously, then just please don't go spreading any shit. I will hunt you down. And if Mr. Lamer himself is watching this, then I would like to just say one last word. Get fucked, loser!